I'm being a nutritionist. When I was also 20 years old, I studied nutritionist to see that concept is have to be on the table, because we have the chef, we have to know how to cook in a way to be more healthy to the people, to the guests. But I think Sotogrande is going to continue growing, no? And then as a gastronomic place, the perspective of the restaurants and this, I think we are in there to open for the 12 months, and we have clients that they are looking for these kind of places. I'm looking for the person. I'm not looking for any star or any. We have Messi already. He's our star and he's our top. And then for the kitchen or front of the house, people connect with the people. And nothing else.
Today we're sitting down with Pau Eche, who is the head chef at Hincha and Tribuna here at the MiM Hotel in Sotogrande. We're going to talk about food, luxury hospitality, and what it's like to cook in a place like this beautiful port of Sotogrande. And of course, we may also ask about the Messi connection. Pau, hi, how are you?
Good.
Yeah. Very welcome to the podcast, and thank you for having us in this wonderful environment here.
Thank you for coming here and invite me to the podcast, and also to come at home. No, for me, you are at home right now.
I am at home. Yes, Sotogrande and in here as well. It's fantastic. Pau, just before we get into more details about why we're here, give us a little bit of a background about yourself. I mean, where do you grow up? Where you come from? Maybe your path into your profession.
Okay, it's quite long, my path. But I born in Barcelona. I'm from Sant Cugat, a village next to Barcelona. And I grew up there. And in terms of as a be a chef, everything it happens with my family on the end, because I don't have anyone in my family that is a chef or related to industry of hospitality industry. But everything happened around the table in my house, and the culture of the getting the gastronomy at home is everything happened always on the table. And then I started in Culinary in Barcelona when I was 16 years old, and I tried to start moving in different places to learn about how is the industry working.
So you went from school straight at 16 into working in the restaurant business.
In the restaurant business, focus in the restaurant business.
And tell me something. I've been told by people that French chefs, which are relatively well known, they all learn in the mother's kitchen, because they begin to taste the different flavors, the different herbs, the different oil, at the as a young person. That's where they is that right?
It's true that, but I think everybody learn at home, that how is the culture at home, eating with a grandmother or grandfather or mom or dad or whatever, and I think everything built at home. And after that, refine when you're going to the restaurants, top restaurants, and then you refine your palate and you try this, try that.
But initially the palate is you learn as a young person, because I think again, like someone has told me this, that your palate, once you're 18, like your voice, like your accent, if you learn a language when you're 20, 25, your accent stays natural, but if you learn languages when you're young, you have the larynx can develop and get around. Same with hearing. You hear much better when you're younger, and as you get older, eyesight, everything else. So I suspect it's the same with taste and flavoring.
But you can see it with the kids right now. No, it depends on what you eating at home. You have a different culture on what you eat. No, if you eat more fresh products, or you're more industry products, or then you start
hamburgers and
but it's really good. The hamburger is really good, but depending on which one, you can do it the better one or the lower quality.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so at 16 you started working, and then you ended up going to some sort of college, no? Some culinary...
I studied culinary in Escola de Restauració i Hosteleria de Barcelona, and that school I learned quite a lot, because I'm starting from scratch. There's nothing at all I know in a kitchen. I know a bit what we did at home, but not to know how to cut and everything. And I've been there for 3 years and doing as well, working together at the same time. Going to the school and working at restaurants. And after that, I had the opportunity to go to work with Sergio Arola, in one of the restaurants, starting for me, the concept we have right now of a huge restaurants, like doing menus with 120, 140 people, and I think is the Sergio is that one starting that movement, no? The how to say the menu, the gastronomic menu, with different steps, but for 140 people.
140 people in a gastronomic with a menu.
Yeah, because Sergio Rola had 2 Michelin stars at that moment, but I work in a restaurant is more dynamic with more volume. And I had that opportunity and I start to going in different places. Okay. I work in a catering. I work in a restaurants in San Sebastian and in Menorca and in different kind of places.
Right. So, what would you say would be the most important lessons you learn when you are learning? I mean, what are the things you said? Cutting. You said, is there sort of a military type of discipline that makes because I can imagine a kitchen which is with 120 people, it has to be very well organized. It has to be incredibly organized.
Yeah. It's true that when I start Culinary, it's totally different than what is learning the young people right now. But the methods and the discipline and the hierarchy of the kitchen, it was so strict. And then at that moment, I start to view the kitchen in another way.
Yeah. Okay. So those are lessons that you earn at a very, very young age.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you started then left this and started working around different areas. How did you get into, the haute cuisine? I don't know whether you can call this haute cuisine, but how did you get into that? Was that something just over time?
I had
did you have a lucky break. Like we all get a lucky break in our careers.
I said with one of my friends the last 2 weeks, and I had the opportunity to work in one restaurant that I learned a lot. That right now that restaurant I've been there is in Menorca. The restaurant is Saya Agosta.
Saya
Agosta. Yeah. It means the spiny lobster.
Okay.
In Menorquin.
Okay.
And that place I've been there when I was 18 years old when I finished the school.
Yeah.
And I start working there and I start see how they cook the lobster and the fish, because it's same as like here. The boat arrive there and bring me all the fish on the kitchen.
Very fresh.
And at that point, I start to see the culinary in another way.
Okay.
And then for me, I was lucky to go in different places that teach me and how to see the culinary world right now.
So what's the difference? What we say is the main difference? Is it the quality of the product you're using? Is it the preparation in advance? Is it the when I started going to restaurants as a young man, if I didn't have a big portion, I was upset. I needed a big portion. Today, you don't go for big portions. You go for the taste. You go for the almost art of cooking.
We can. For me, and in this point, is the product and the person is behind of that.
Right.
It's not the person only. The person is the persons behind of that,
and
because
the
team and how they create the atmosphere to be on the table and you feel comfortable, and then to maintain the quality, the standards, every single day do this is quite difficult. But you have to be there every single day.
Well, it's very important, I suspect, because if I go and have a very good experience in any restaurant, and I say to my friends, we must go there, and it's not good, I would feel embarrassed, and then I might not go there again. So it's that standard, it's that expectation that it's always going to be to the same level that you're trying to project. Certainly as a consumer, that's what I expect. So what standards and philosophies did you bring to you to MiM? And how did you get to MiM here?
Okay, it's quite the history to come here is because there are different factors. I was working in Madrid before coming here in Four Seasons as executive chef, But before that, I was working with Nando Giovanni, that this is the alma mater of that restaurant.
Okay.
And on the end, is Nando Giovanni Nando Giovanni.
Okay.
Actually is my boss, and he has a restaurant with Michelin star in Barcelona, and had also right now have 18 restaurants in Spain.
Wow.
And he opened in Singapore 3 restaurants that I opened for him. And that moment I was working there in Singapore.
Okay.
And I met Nando Giovanni there, and I've been with him almost 6 years. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to Barcelona to the opening with him again, and then I went to Four Seasons Madrid with the pre-opening team.
Right.
And Nando know that my wife is from the south. My wife is from Cádiz, from San Luca de Barrameda, and he know that I wanted to be next to the family, no?
Right.
Because we are living from long time outside, and he know, and he proposed me to handle this project, because actually he's in Barcelona, and me, I'm the person taking care of all of this.
Before we get into here, what was Singapore like?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
The experience was amazing. Yeah. I went for 1 year, and after that I've been for 7 years. I met my wife there. Okay. My wife from San Luca Barrameda I met in Singapore.
Amazing.
And was quite amazing, the experience, because I arrived to Singapore opening a restaurant with a name is Catalan. Mm-hmm. That restaurant that coming from El Bulli behind, from Ferran Adrià was behind of that, because we opened in 2012, but the El Bulli closed at 2011, and then the year after we opened in Singapore, and was amazing, the experience.
For those who don't know, listening or watching, El Bulli was #1 in the world for many years, wasn't it?
El Bulli is the restaurant Ferran Adrià. It changed everything. Now today, if you are using, for example, a siphon, nobody know that this Ferran Adrià put the siphon inside of the kitchen, and then now the techniques, the 90% of the techniques right now in the kitchen is coming from Ferran Adrià.
Or from him.
And
because when you Google El Bulli, of course, it's gone, but it's still there.
But it's still there. He's still there.
Yeah, amazing. Mm-hmm. So from Singapore, then you came back because you met your wife, back to Spain, and eventually found your way to Sotogrande with the MiM.
Yeah.
So what's the concept here? Because I've eaten here several times, and the head waiter would come and say, "Look, we have a sharing menu, largely, but obviously you can have your own thing." What's the concept that you have here? What are you trying? What's your?
I want to explain a bit how is Hincha, no? Because Hincha, we had 3 restaurants, 3 Hinchas in Spain. We have one in Andorra, is the first one.
Yep.
Another one in Baqueira is the winter seasonal, and now we have in Sotogrande.
Okay.
And the opening is Nando get that offer because Nando was working with Majestic Hotel in Barcelona.
I see, yeah.
And the Majestic got the opportunity to open hotels, MiM hotels.
Okay.
And then they want to do in a 5 stars hotel. They want to put with a high gastronomy level.
Right.
And Nando's go there and start to do the concept with the names, with the products similar to Catalan Spanish food with the Argentinian, no? Because and the names also they're coming because on the back is Messi, and he want to do a bit of twist of that.
Right.
But what we create here, what we wanted to create, we are in front of the sea, and we want to do something easy to understand. The products we are catching from there, and we put on the table, and then we use our techniques and be in that atmosphere that be quite easy to go, everything for sharing, and the product have to be the top quality, and for us it's simple, simple things, but have to do every single day.
How many MIMs are there? I mean, you said there are 3 in Spain. Are there more elsewhere in other parts? MIM.
MIMs. There are 6. There are another one in Mallorca, another one in Ibiza, and another one in Sitges, next to Barcelona.
So plus the one in Andorra still, and then the one here.
And Baqueira.
So that's 6, okay.
And Baqueira just going to close right now because it's winter season.
It's the winter season, although they've had a good season.
Yeah, this year is a good season.
Okay, so MiM is those hotels. Hincha is a main restaurant within the hotel. Okay, and Hincha is in Argentina. The Hincha are the people that follow the football. You know, the supporters.
Yeah, but is a twist. We find that name because it's a Hincha for the food, for the football, and Hincha for the food as well.
Yes.
Hincha, like you want to share on the table, no? And then we did
double entente.
Yeah,
very nice, very good. So we've described what you have, the style, the I mean, it's fish, it's meat, it's so the designing of the menu. How does that? Is that seasonal a little bit? Because even the sea has its season, I suppose. You have tuna season, which is very famous here.
Yeah. Of course, we are doing for the menu. It is quite the same menu, but we are not changing quite a lot on the year. Actually, because we don't have any year right now. In June, we are going to do the first year of the restaurant, but we do some specials. And then because we put some generic products like fish of catch of the day or seafood or some meat that is coming from is fresh. And then every single day you can come and see another kind of products.
Right.
But there are standards that are still there because the people is demanding. There are places they cannot move because the people is demanding because it's quite good.
Absolutely. Talking about Leo Messi, I mean, has he been here?
No, not yet.
Not that you know.
Yeah, not that I know. Yeah.
So does he get involved with his investment? I mean, I have no idea what his investment is.
The another person here is Alfonso Nebot. Alfonso Nebot is the family office of Messi's family office.
Okay.
And he's that one is taking care of all the
investments.
And then he's that one is coming very often to the hotel and see what is going on and everything, because on the end is saying his to name. Messi.
Yeah. Because I notice you have number 10 on your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's been, and the upstairs in Tribuna, or maybe here as well, the coasters are light blue and white, which is the color of the Argentinian flag, and number 10 as well, I think. So there is always a link to his name.
Totally.
Does that have had influence, you think, of people coming to see it here?
Yes, of course. Yeah? Of course. You know better than me, for sure, that he's going to open that hotel. Everybody say it as Messi, hotel of Messi, and there are quite a lot of people coming to see this is the Messi's hotel.
Right. And when you say they're coming from Marbella, they're coming from Algeciras, from Sevilla, do they come from further apart?
From different parts, because also we have the hotel and then we have people from outside. Most of the people is coming here from outside, even for Gibraltar, or is coming from Malaga or Seville, but is taking a flight. They're coming from German, UK, American, all these kind of nationalities.
Here in Sotogrande, and I don't know how long you've known Sotogrande, but I've been here many years. There's always been this issue about it's a quiet place, and it's very difficult for restaurants to get some traction, because also it's very seasonal. In August is a very different place to now. In March, although in Easter coming it'll be quite full again. How have you cope with that? Because I'm sure you have days when it's very calm, and others when it's not. But the hotel, I suppose, helps because we only have 3 hotels in Sotogrande. The Sol, the one on the motorway there, and in Senar, and here as the hotels and the little ones, obviously. Golfers, do they come here? Do we have golfers?
Yeah, we have. On the golf seasonal, we have a lot of people coming for golf. Okay. And it's true, but we doesn't know the whole year, no? Because this June we are going to do the first year, and it's true that sometimes you're thinking that it's quiet, and on the end on a Tuesday, like yesterday night, we did 60 plus people, and we had only 12 reservations, and it's like, what is going on? We don't understand how it works. But I think Sotogrande is going to continue growing, no? Yeah. And then as a gastronomic place, the perspective of the restaurants and this, I think we are in there to open for the 12 months, and we have clients that they are looking for these kind of places.
Well, I'm sure you're right, and it's also I'm pretty sure you have some sort of relationship with the hotel, so that not everybody wants to eat in this same place every day, and you would suggest to go other places as well, and vice versa. So it's
actually they are helping us quite a lot because they're sending most of the people here.
Yeah.
Because on the end we have to have a good relation with the hotel and other restaurants because it's the community and we have to help each other.
Yeah. So do people actually ask about Messi when they come here, or is it something?
Yeah, everybody's asking. Did you see Messi? I said no. I'm not.
Should have a picture of him on the wall somewhere. Say, yeah, he's there. Look,
he's there. Yeah.
I mean, the last time I saw him, he was standing next to Trump. Because his football team had won the American League or something, and he was at the White House, which is and I'm sure there'll always be curiosity over him, and that's why it's good. That's really good. Getting back to the philosophy and ingredients of what you have here. What's your approach to creating a new menu? I mean, you say a year is coming up, and I mean, I don't think people will have been many times and tried every one of your dishes, but do you have an approach to a new menu every year? Are you going to design something new, something different?
Always I'm designing different plates. Always I put some special of the day, and I like to put different twitches to the people is coming very often. I try to offer different things on the menu.
Okay.
And my philosophy is finally is all my trajectory, from Barcelona, Mediterranean cuisine, Catalan cuisine, and also my family. There are some part of my family. My mom is from Andalusia, and I get some Andalusia concepts and Catalan, and then I work in Donosti. I work in Menorca, and in Asia. And then I take all these kind of techniques and influences to create my
Is there an Asian dish that you like here that you would recommend, or is it something that
I'm not, because there are some places, some twist Asian flavors, but we don't have any Asian authentic, because for me it's difficult to do something authentic. But we have some twitches that we have a carpaccio with a tuna belly with some kizami wasabi that is quite amazing, and we use some of the techniques and not 100% Asian.
Your wife is from Sanlúcar. Is that the place that's famous for prawns?
Yeah. Casa Bigotes.
Yes.
For langostinos de Sanlúcar. Yeah.
I remember. I mean, even in Madrid, you get those from Sanlúcar because they're so special.
We are getting from Sanlúcar also our prawns for the rice, the black rice is coming from Sanlúcar. And sometimes they put as a special to boil, same as they do it in Casa Bigotes.
Great. What would you say is the signature dish here now? The one that people like to come back for? Is there one yet?
There are many. It depends on the season, no? Yeah. But there are many that if you are coming to the, we know how to do a very good rice, very good like a paella, but it's not paella, it's dry rice, and it's one of the signatures. But there are one that is surprised me is the eggplant. The eggplant with the twist of Asian flavor with miso and avocado, and most of the people coming when they try they wanted to eat again that eggplant.
Do you think the movement to health, which is over the last 10 years has been quite dramatic, and people say you eat eggs, you eat avocado, you eat eggplant, you eat more vegetarian, less. No, there's also one that goes more protein. But has that changed what people are asking? You think that's one of the reasons maybe eggplant is?
You said something in the beginning was important. Before we are thinking to put a huge place.
Yes.
And now the people is changing and is doing a small place. Even for the carbohydrates. The carbohydrates, the people is eating less quantity. Yeah. And the protein, on the end, they're eating a bit lesser. And also I want to say that for these kind of changes, also I studied nutritionist. I'm being a nutritionist. When I was also 20 years old, I studied nutritionist to see that concept is have to be on the table, because we have the chef, we have to know how to cook in a way to be more healthy to the people, to the guests.
Absolutely. Tell me the price point more or less. What is the average expenditure, wine aside? I mean, wine is obviously you can go for
wherever you want,
or 100 or 50 euros or less.
But right now our price more or less is 50, 65 is average on the with wine, with normal glass of wine or beer or what is 55, 66.
And how does that compare, say, along the coast? I mean, I'm sure there, people, a top restaurant would be expecting something closer to 100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. You can do it very easy as well.
Yeah, I mean, and if I come here, I'll probably do that because I'll have a starter as my main course and a dessert and a good bottle of wine. But how do you get that price up? How do you get that margin up? Is that a difficult thing to do in a place like Sotogrande?
Yeah, right now it's difficult. All the restaurants are very in a moment. It's difficult at how they put the price and how they work with the suppliers to get this, because we are here to win money. And
of course,
then we have to do the relation with the. Yeah. In the beginning, for me, it was difficult to do relation with the suppliers around the area. But right now, after almost 1 year, they know what we are looking, and then the price they adjust in the beginning. And because we are coming from Messi, and everybody thinking that okay, Messi have money, and we are going to put and then, but we know exactly how it works.
Being head chef in a relatively big kitchen is being a leader of a team. How you developed your leadership style? How would you say? Are you one of these chefs that shouts, or one of these chefs that is quiet and getting things out on time and is it? What's your style? Would you say?
My style is
what would they say if I could ask them?
Yeah, you have to ask them. No, not me. No, but my style is more like what you see. I'm a calm person.
Yes.
But a very serious and very professional. And I'm very calm until the moment is the moment to rush. No?
Yeah. And what do you look for in your team? How many are you in the kitchen here now?
Now 12. 12 with the stewards and 12.
Yeah. And finding them was difficult.
Yeah.
Here in this area, because
it's not in this area. It's around the world. It's difficult around the world. I had the same problems I have here. I had in Singapore as well, and in Barcelona, in Madrid, everywhere. It's difficult to get people, professional people. It's difficult.
Right. So what do you look for when you're engaging somebody, when you're taking someone on?
I'm looking for the person. I'm not looking for any star or any. We have Messi already. He's our star and he's our top. And then for the kitchen or front of the house, people connect with the people.
Yes.
And nothing else. Yeah. And after that, if he want to learn and want to grow and have more skills than another one, it's perfect.
So it's the personality of the person, the way they interact with the clientele and how they've done, and the way when you're interviewing them, you extract that from them to see how they like.
In the interview is I have to get that feeling. Yeah. If I don't have this feeling, it's difficult to be part of the team.
Okay. What is your favorite ingredient to cook with?
I cannot say one. Yeah. It's true that the fish is one of the fetishes for me, But it's all the ingredients. I love it to cook.
Your favorite restaurant in Spain, other than this one, obviously?
This one.
Other than this one.
Yeah. No, there are a lot of restaurants, and when I have time to go to eat outside, because I don't have much time to go. For sure, there are one is Casa Bigotes. We talk about Casa Bigotes in San Luca Rameda, and it's an amazing place. Yeah. And I like the style of the places. They're doing quite well since long time, no?
Yeah.
And I like in Seville at Il Rinconcillo to eat garbanzos con espinacas, and there are many places. I love San Sebastian. To eat in El Cano a turbot, or in a sidreria to eat a chuletón.
Right.
And there are different places.
Different places for different types of food.
It depends of the day.
Yeah. What's your comfort food after a long day at service?
My comfort food.
Garbanzos sounded good.
Garbanzos are good. The garbanzos are good, but simple things. I'm a simple person, and
yeah. Okay. One last question then. If someone visits here Sotogrande for the first time, they come in here, what is the Hincha dish that they should try, would you say?
First of all, they should ask directly to the waiter to recommend something, because the waiter is the best person to recommend. Because
he knows what's fresh and what's there.
And depending of the flavors they are looking, for sure the one rice have to be on the table, or even for a fish, do it in a barbecue as well, have to be in the table. Yeah. And different plates to sharing with 2 or 3 people.
Okay. That's very good. Pau, it's been wonderful to have you.
Thank you.
It's been great to learn about Hincha yourself and all the offers you have. Here in Hincha, we have this restaurant downstairs. We have the Tribuna upstairs. So we have the 2 options. Upstairs is more tapas and drinks, really, than the main restaurant.
Yeah, it's more as a drink, but also the concept is restaurant again, and there are some bites to share with the drinks.
Yeah, terrific. So thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful having you. So there you are, Pau from here in Hincha. Everybody should come and have a good taste of one of the wonderful dishes they have. See you next time.